Welcome back to Cryptos R Us. I am George. We're all George. So yeah, I'm down in Austin right now. I just attended the Karate Combat press conference for the IFC and for their normal fighters. And I can tell you, it's going to be a good one. In 2 days, Karate Combat's going to have another fight, IFC fight. We got some exciting fighters, and especially the female fights are going to be absolutely fantastic. So, and plus, who doesn't want to see Billy McFarland get his ass kicked by J Chains? Yeah, so I'm at a party. So I'm outside, Consensus, filming this right now, and as for Bitcoin goes, you know, there's just more bullish news every single day about Bitcoin, right? I think at Consensus we're going to see a lot of bullishness. I've never attended Consensus before. This is supposedly one of the biggest crypto conferences in the United States. I don't know how it's going to compare to Token 2049 Dubai, but I think it's going to be exciting. I mean, I can feel it. I see the people around that are talking about it, all the projects that are here, in addition to, you know, Karate Combat. A lot of people, a lot of excitement. You know, at these conferences, you get a different vibe. You get a different vibe at these conferences because, unlike, you know, if you're at home and you're watching me and then you're looking at other videos or other streams and you're looking at the publications, you know, sometimes it feels different because you're kind of closed off, right? You only hear what you hear, so to speak, right? But you don't see the other side. You don't see the people that are building, the builders, the programmers, the business development people. You know, they're the ones that are super excited about the space, not because of the price, but because they're just excited to be building a Web3 and have everything become decentralized and give the people new innovations and new options to what exists now, right? So I think I experienced that in Paris and Dubai. I think I'm going to experience that here. So as for Bitcoin, you know, I think Bitcoin is, you know, going sideways, right? There's nothing wrong with that. It does that all the time, right? But in terms of news, I saw MetaPlanet, which is considered a MicroStrategy of Japan. They just bought another 250 million yen of Bitcoin, and their stock has been soaring because of their Bitcoin exposure, because of their Bitcoin strategy. Just like Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy, right? So you're seeing more and more people adopt Bitcoin strategy. In fact, I saw a tweet from David Bailey, who's behind Bitcoin Magazine and Bitcoin Conference. He says he's going to be helping 2 other entities, I don't know who, that will be implementing Bitcoin strategy as well. I mean, seriously, right now, it's just a snowball effect in terms of institutions and businesses that are buying Bitcoin. Obviously, institutions are buying through the ETFs. We know that. I reported numbers. They go up every single week, like by $1 billion. It's insane how much the ETFs have bought within such a short amount of time. But private companies and public trade companies, they're also adding Bitcoin to their balance sheet. They're not even going with the ETFs. They're buying it directly. That's fantastic. So the supply shock, obviously I've been talking about supply shock forever. It's happening right in front of our eyes. Some people refuse to believe. But just look at what happened in 2023. From January, from our 16,000 bottom, or 15,000 bottom, to September, and we were still in the 20s by September. We had like basically 9 months of very little movement, no movement at all. And look at what happened in September. We went from 20,000 to 73,000. And right now we're hovering a little bit below that, but we've been bouncing. We have volatility. But things happen very quickly. So we could go sideways for a few more months and then boom, we're right above 6 figures. Or it could happen tomorrow during Consensus. right? Things happen very quickly, but you just have to pay attention. You have to put 2 and 2 together. There's only so many Bitcoins to go around, and institutions and companies are FOMOing in, and it's not just them. Retail investors are loading up, especially long-term holders. Whales are loading up. All around, fantastic. So I'm looking forward to my experience here at Consensus tomorrow. I'm looking forward to the Karate Combat fights. I think it's going to be a very good week, at least in terms of experiences, right? In terms of what's going to be happening here, I think there will be a lot of great things. As for Bitcoin and everything else like Ethereum, you know, I think they're going to be doing just fine. Ethereum is still strong, still holding very well after the ETF approval, right? But I'm really curious to see what happens after we actually get Ethereum ETFs out on the market in Wall Street. Is Ethereum going to pump? If so, how high? But more importantly, what's next after Ethereum ETFs? Are we going to get Solana ETFs? We're going to get XRP ETFs? What about Cardano ETFs? What about Avalanche ETFs? Are they all coming? Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. But I'm looking forward to Solana ETF in particular, because I think Solana is going to go very high and do very well. And I think there's appetite from the Wall Street investors. So outside of those things, really not much else to say. I mean, the charts are all still looking pretty good. So it's just a matter of waiting at this point. You know, that's just really it. You know, the name of the game when it comes to crypto is patience. It's your entry, you know, barrier of entry. Anyone can get involved with Bitcoin or Web3 projects, but do you have the patience to last? That's the thing. I think most people don't. They're looking for a quick buck and then they just disappear. But really, it just comes down to patience. All right, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm looking forward to it. Karate Combat, looking forward to the fight. I heard Joe Rogan's gonna show up. That came out of the blue. Joe Rogan might be here. He might actually be a commentator, or he might be on the pit. I don't know. I heard Karate Combat's talking to him. I hope I get to meet him. Hope one day to be on his show, but I don't know if you guys saw what I tweeted, but he was looking at a clip of Karate Combat before. Yeah, my CRU logo was up. So Joe may be a George already. He just doesn't know it yet. So we'll see. And then who knows who else was going to be here. I think this is going to be absolutely fantastic. It's going to be a great event. So that's pretty much it. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.